Party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street, Greg and James beat 'em up. That's right. It's a show on Twitch where this guy, James, and this guy,
Greg,
play beat 'em up video games. A very, very clear concept.
Yes.
That we followed through on now for quite a few. I believe we're in the 30s of episodes.
Yes.
And
we've played
likewise,
quite a few games.
Likewise, yeah, we were just counting them up, and we determined that we had a database mismatch. So yes. We don't actually have the number for you.
We don't have the total, but we're definitely in the high 20s here.
We're higher. We're beyond 25 because we counted 25 and then we realized we were missing several at least. So I think what we really need to do is, instead of looking at Moby Games' list of games that are classified under the tag beat 'em up / brawler,
we can just go through our episodes.
We need to go through our own back catalog and tabulate. Which we'll do, because the time is coming when we will have done every game through 1992. Now the time is coming. That's one thing that we were forced to confront here, is that there are 194 games total.
Yes.
So even in an optimistic estimate of our progress, we're in the low, like 31 would be a wild, like if we added that many, I'd be like, oh wow. So there are a lot more games to play, but
we're going to tear through a lot of them.
Well, because we've been focusing on the notables.
Yes.
And
ones we want to give a real good shape.
And notable adjacent. Like we played the Combat Tribes.
Yes.
It's not notable in its own right. But
a surprising
its lack of notability is kind of notable, as we learned. But it's a lot of games. But
it's a lot of games.
Because we're doing the notables, what we're going to do is, once we're through the last, handful, like fewer than 10, I think now, games that feel like they count as notable, then it's time to list up everything we can find and institute for console games some sort of, this game gets one start over from the beginning. We'll go through our continues and then start again once. But if by that point it hasn't shown us something, we're just going to set it aside and judge it without finding out what the ending is like.
Yeah.
And that is all for in the arcade games. We'll have some sort of this many quarters rule. Similarly. So some games might be good enough nonetheless that we power through them.
We spent a lot of money on certain arcade games, and for future ones we are definitely budgeting ourselves.
Yeah, but eventually we will have a very long list. I just started a proper spreadsheet of it tonight so we can collect some manipulable data.
Nothing James loves more than a spreadsheet.
I love making a new spreadsheet. And this one is just starting. It's only an A column right now, but just you wait.
Ooh.
And eventually we can use that to provide the definitive ranking of two people who can honestly say they played them all while earnestly discussing their merits.
Yes.
As a project, as an ongoing project. And so that brings us today to a game that actually I realized today doesn't fit our current purview.
Yeah, because
we'd already promised it.
Came out in 1993.
It came out in 1993. I had it mixed up in my head as a 1992 game. But we've gone past 1992 a few other times. It's not the end of the world. We won't include those when we do the ranking. But for now, it's fine. And we are going to check out Mighty Final Fight for the NES. The only NES entry in the Final Fight series. A single-player beat-em-up. So
we will be taking turns. It's a pass and play we're going to do here.
I think we pass on continues.
Do you want to pass on continue or pass on death?
I think continue. I think each person gets their continue.
Okay.
And you can start it off, because I bet I've played more of this game than you, Greg.
If you've played a second of it, you've played it more than me.
That was my bet, was that you hadn't played it at all. And I have played it a fair little bit in my time, because it's a single-player beat-em-up. So if you have access to it and you like beat-em-ups...
Yeah.
And, especially when I was, 14, 15, like at an age where you stay up all friggin' like super late at night, especially here because all the late night shows, because we're in the Atlantic time zone, start even an hour later for us than they're supposed to.
Good old midnight SNL.
Yeah.
Staying up till 2 to see that final sketch.
Yeah, 12:30 Saturday Night Live start. Late Night with Conan O'Brien starting at 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Or is it just 1? I can't remember now.
1:30 in Newfoundland.
Yeah. Something like that. Anyway, at any rate. Yeah. I played it a bit. But here we go. We're going to fire it up and check it out. We're not going to use any Game Genie codes here.
Oh, are we...
Oh, whoops. The filter is not being applied.
Yeah. We're in too much of a...
What's going on here? Oh, no, the filter is there. No, there's no filter at all. It's a window capture. It just got shrunk.
Got shrunk. This is Metro City. Within the walls of the city lives the daughter of the mayor, Jessica. Her beauty...
That's a misplaced modifier.
Radiates throughout the city and gives the citizens the power to survive. But now a villain attempts to have this beacon of light all to himself. Really feel like they could have had a pass on that. I can't believe that I've actually fallen in love with the girl. She will be mine. A couple days later.
What? Jessica? Kidnapped? What have you done to her, Cody?
Me? This is the work of the Mad Gear Gang. What do you think, Guy?
Yeah. It's not a moment to spare. Let's go.
Yep.
Guy has a dispassionate view on the situation because it's neither his daughter nor his girlfriend.
A tough street fighter who
are we going to try out first?
Descended from Ninja, he possesses incredible agility. Hager, the hot-tempered wrestler and mayor of Metro City. Let's start with Hager.
Alright, Hager.
Round 1. I like this. The aesthetic is very good. Okay.
Yeah, excellent aesthetic, terrific music.
Okay, it's a one punch button. I like the
Yeah, single attack button and A to jump. Yeah. I can tell just looking at it that it's terrific.
I mean, it's fun for sure. There is a sort of...
Oh, nice. You drop kick hit both of them?
I like that.
It's a good, simple, basic combo for the wrestler. Ooh, did you catch him? Like, did you get what? Yes! You can get a punch in on him while he's falling before he gets his guard back up.
There we go. There's not a lot I can do, is the one thing I will say.
I feel like there are some moves, but I'm not sure what they are. So, like, not now while you got a big dude who's trying to kick you. But next time you just got some dude. See if there's any grab options. I feel like there probably are.
Well, this guy... Okay. Yeah, there is. You've got to stun them with a punch and then walk into them.
And then you're going to hold them up in the choke slam position.
Oh, what am I going to do?
Big German. You get 5 lives. Oh, you can jump.
I can jump, but I didn't jump in the air, which is what I should have. Wow, this guy. Okay, well that's my first life.
Yeah, one thing I remember with this game is if you want to beat it, like there's real pressure on not like losing lives early and like avoiding getting really creamed at some of the hard later parts. Because you do have a hard limit on continues in addition to a hard limit on lives.
Oh, damn. I couldn't do anything.
There's an experience system that is, from what I recall, even though it's obviously borrowed from Double Dragon, it's not as robust in that in Double Dragon for the NES, every level that you gain unlocks a new move in the repertoire, and it's something like 7 levels. So like you unlock a fair number of moves. I think there is 1 or 2 moves, or possibly every second level is a move, but a lot of them are just the invisible numbers get better. Meanwhile, Hager seems to start the game at level 3. Oh, you can even grab the big guys.
You can, yeah. I did die again.
You get a little courtesy knockdown.
Yeah.
When you come back in. Doesn't do any damage to them, but it lets you get your footing. Very, very good aesthetic. Like, excellent graphics.
Yeah, just amazing.
The colors are very pleasant. They pop really well. It's a very good use of the fairly limited Nintendo Entertainment System palette.
Well, who's this man? Oh, he tricked me.
What's his name? Is that Sodom? I'm not sure.
I am Thrasher. Well, that answers
Okay,
that
so
question.
Thrasher.
Ruler of this city. Bow down before me. Yes, no. Why? Don't you know I rule the streets? No. Those who offend me must die. Okay, that's pretty good.
It's a nice touch to give you the options. I assume if you pick yes, that it's like it treats it like you're being sarcastic.
Yeah.
But who knows? Because I would never be able to bring myself to bow down or to admit that he rules the streets.
Wow.
This doesn't jive with my playstyle.
Timing is really precise here. Okay.
You gotta catch him off guard.
Yeah, you really
You don't really have a good walk up to him option. This is a counter-based fight. Oh!
I got him.
There, got him with the combo. This is a game that cries out for a get him while they're down kind of move. A single player beat him up.
Yeah.
You gotta let me get on that dude's chest and just sock him in the face. Although, to be fair, in the Katsukuwa Kunio-kan, bosses, until they're very, very low in health, just shove you off.
Just shove you right off, yeah.
Like they're kicking at one.
I don't seem to be gaining experience very fast. I won't say that.
That's a product of you starting at level 3.
Oh, well.
I think Hager he has fewer levels to gain, basically. So his first level has a higher threshold.
Oh, whoa, stabby!
So, this fella that you're fighting, in fact, both of them, are the basis of the 2 goons that you and I are squaring off with on the Greg and James beat 'em up title screen.
Nice!
Yeah, I hacked the 2 of them. I took this guy's toque off and made him bald, and
Well, this guy is bald under his toque, if you watch his knockdown animation.
Oh, well, there you go. So, I just took away his toque. I didn't even make him bald. And the other guy, though, I took his hair right off and gave him a pompadour. So thank you very much for that mighty final fight. The you and me, I obviously already had the heads from the Mega Man inspired sprite versions of us. But I did have to, with great personal experimentation, work my way to having new bodies for us where we were positioned at 3/4. Oh man, I had to teach myself basic perspective from first principles.
Yeah.
I probably should have just gone to the library and got a children's art book. Boom! Dumping him right on his head. There's no way to take a safe bump on a Mayor Mike Hager German suplex. Because he lives in the Street Fighter universe, where professional wrestling is just like a burlesque of... It's like a less pure version of just good old street fighting. The people are beating each other up. And some people decide, you know what, I gotta get back into the pure, just going around fighting people in the streets. without all the showmanship of professional wrestling.
I mean, so they'll tell you today that there are pro wrestlers who learned everything they knew in the streets.
Yeah.
Such as Solo Sikoa, the street champion of the islands.
Yeah.
I
don't know if like... I don't know if I can take a WWE wrestler saying that they learned everything they know in the streets seriously. It's kind of the same reason that, like, what was that group called? Sabotage? No. Retribution?
Retribution,
The group that was, like, the anti-WWE group who are, like, anarchic.
And then they were like...
But it's like, no, you're not. You actually work for WWE, man.
You are independent contractors employed by this corporation.
But, like, it's just, like, it's a company where the characters themselves work for the company in a much stronger way than
I'm really
other wrestling promotions.
Oh, this guy's tough. This guy's a mini boss. Oh, he's got a friend. Just get rid of her with a good.
You've already discovered
that's me,
this.
I think. No, I got one. I got a 0.
0 counts, as we say. So 6 lives to start.
That's as hard as this. Like, this is not a non-challenging game, for sure. Even these little guys can really get you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a game that demands that you actually, like, learn its timing and its fairly limited moveset and, like, study the enemy types. And
yeah.
They knew they were making a single-player game. They knew they couldn't fall back on that it's just fun with your friend to hit the button and watch a bunch of dudes fall down.
There is no sort of system to regain health, though, I will say. That kind of feels like it's missing. I
think that on extremely rare occasions you get an item that restores literally all of your health, but I could just be misremembering that. But that is like a thing that, like, when you're trying to actually beat the game, like, you know where that is and you're working towards it, and you're like, oh man, like, if I get to that, that's like getting this whole life back because I've been fighting for so long, I have barely any health left.
Mm-hmm.
We can be a little bit more casual. As great as it would be if in our attempts at this game we actually beat it, quite possible we'll be moving on without having done that. I don't know. We'll see.
Getting the suplex off does feel good. So close to a level up, too. Uh-oh. This sounds bossy. Fighter! You're too fat and lazy to oppose me! You're no match for me! I am the Slam Master!
So...
Not what I would think!
I think that this was a back and forth dialogue between the two.
Wait, before I stomp you flat, are you done flapping those lips of yours? Good, because I'm gonna chop you down to size! Okay.
I think the idea here is when he skids to a stop on that attack, he's vulnerable. I remember this music.
Yeah.
So, this is one viable way to win by just very slowly repeating that one counter.
Nope, that's it.
Alright. Well, geez. I get to start in quite a spot. 3 credits. Oh, we can switch. Should we switch?
I mean, we might as well give every player a try.
Yeah, so... Okay. We'll rotate too. So on the next go through Hager, I'll be Hager. Because if I'm Guy, then you're Cody, then I'll be Hager.
Hager, then I'll be Guy, then yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll be Cody. The system works. Basic patterns exist. Oh, starts level over, which is actually kind of nice. Huh. Okay, do they all start at level 3? What is the point of an experience system where they all start at this level 3?
Oh, you got a toss.
I knew they all had different moves.
Ooh. Yeah, your punches aren't as strong as Hager's, but... Oh, you also seem to have an air assault move when I did not. Well, I did, sorry. I had my jumping kick, but your air assault move seems far more versatile than mine.
I can jump, I think, a little further. I'm not actually sure about that, but...
Yeah, these guys are the ones that get me. I like your combo. So yeah. A lovely, like, aesthetically a lovely game. Like, they really put a lot of work into this.
Oh, it looks so good, and like, it's such a good use of just a few frames of animation to really get like it all complements the feel. You really feel like you get that nice crunchy feeling when you're socking a dude in the face. Great sound effect. Sound effects.
Great sound effect.
I mean, the one punch sound is great, but they're all good sounds. And yeah, the whole thing just comes together really nicely. It's a shame it isn't 2-player. I understand that it's probably
it's a limit.
Look at everything that we did do here. We couldn't also have 2 players. You're asking too much. Hail Stimpinski! We're doing pass and play beat 'em up tonight.
Currently, James is playing. I've had Muggo as Hager. Although you take a lot less experience to get to level 4 than Hager did.
Yeah.
Hager was like 125. You're 74. It's an interesting experience system. I'm not sure.
And like, it's a very... Actually, I'm not sure it is. Hold on. Am I only getting points when I defeat them? Or is every move... No.
You're only getting points when you defeat them.
So if I'm only getting points when I beat them... Oh, but do the points differ depending on what move I beat them with?
Let's see.
Because otherwise there's no variation in the...
You got
4 for a throw.
4 for a throw.
On a big
On
dude.
a big guy, yeah. It could have been because he's a big guy.
Okay, well, hold on. There could be a...
2 for her.
2 for her, 2 for a punch out. So then, let's punch another guy out. 2?
Yeah, 2.
And then let's...
Nothing.
Well, because I didn't take him out. Ah, damn it.
That was 2. That was 4.
I think it's... I think there's not even a formula. If I'm recalling correctly. I think there's literally just the move that you beat them with determines the points you get.
Oof.
Damn it.
There goes the first life. Get a courtesy knockdown. I like Guy's speed. I'm not entirely sure why I started with Hager when I don't generally like the slower, bigger guys.
Because you like wrestlers.
I do like wrestlers, yeah. But I also don't particularly like the bigger, slower guys who are wrestlers.
Well, Guy's not a wrestler. He's a Street Fighter.
No, he is. He is a Street Fighter.
He's in Street Fighter Alpha, I think. I think that's the Street Fighter series he's in.
I'd like it if they did a Street Fighter like Smash Bros. Ultimate, where just everyone is here. All of the weird characters that have been in one game over the years and just never returned.
Hager, of course, is in Saturday Night Slam Masters. The sort of... I think it's just like that Neo Geo one we played where like it's a wrestling game, but it's very early 90s Japanese deathmatch wrestling.
Yeah.
And like, you know, it's a fighting game. But I'm not positive about that. Maybe we'll check it out someday. Gain a level. Oh! Full health when you gain a level. Now, I remember that now.
Full health when you gain a level.
So there are things that just like, you're constantly like, oh man, I can salvage this life.
Yeah.
Which extends this continuous. Because especially you gotta beat the stage or else you're going back to the start. Gonna lose another life on the way. You really gotta Gotta make every punch count.
Now, what do you get for going up a level here?
I'm not sure. I might just be doing more damage.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah. There doesn't seem to be an A and B move. Is there a charge? No. I'm not sure. You do have a great... Ooh, okay.
Hey,
There.
that was new.
New ending to the... alternate ending to my combo.
Fighter. You're too fat and lazy to oppose
So the boss
me.
doesn't have his own dialogue.
No.
He doesn't adjust to like, you're a pipsqueaker.
Big mouth, little sword. Tell me what you know. So this is clearly Guy speaking.
Yeah.
Or I'll clobber you. Because Guy isn't the slam master. Are you done flapping those lips of yours? Good, because I'm going to chop you down to size.
Yeah, no, of course Hager is the slam master. He's
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. The throw's what hurts him.
Oh wow, the throw really hurts him.
You just gotta get him while he's distracted. That guy is obviously really well suited to that because he's so fast.
Yeah. With Hager, I could not catch up to him when he was first. Wow, this is great. This is going swimmingly.
Alright,
Perfect.
on we go. Round 2 clear, baby.
Onwards and upwards. Excelsior. Bonus stage.
Ooh, do I
Here
get
we
to
go.
smash a car?
Beat up car. Beat up
In
car.
theory, I know this, but oh, no. You just get to smash the existing obstacles in the game.
Nope.
You got one up. Hell yeah.
Hey, take it.
Alright.
Nice. Round 3.
We're going to Old Town.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
nice. And it looks great.
Yeah.
Like, oh man. We are definitely in the old part of town, the nice friggin' townhouses and stuff. Sorry, pal. Also, this music is absolutely haywire. This is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't it all like contribute to the old town feel?
No. You know Old Town? The place where the people just go fucking insane on the synthesizer?
I'm not exactly sure how I'm doing that. I think it might involve tapping. Nope. Sometimes I do it, and sometimes I don't. That's all I can tell you for sure.
I feel like if you do a throw into that pit, it's an instant death.
Here, come on down, chump. Ah, damn it.
Oh, that's the wrong way.
Here, come at me, sucker. There you go. Down
Yeah.
the hole. What, you don't... Oh, so you don't want to walk into an obvious trap to be thrown to your death in the sewer? Oh my god.
Welcome
Imagine
to
being in a
Old Town.
video game cover band and the
This song
fucking
comes
band
on?
leader shows up with this.
Ooh!
Oops.
That
Alright,
was
lost
an
the life.
That's an instant death for you.
But it was an instant death that occurred when I was also at the bottom
Yeah,
of my
yeah,
health
yeah.
bar.
It was the best
Nowhere
timing for
near
it
a
to
level
happen.
up. If it had to happen.
You probably would have done it anyway. There we go. Oh, that's a replacement knife guy.
There is a, so far, lack of new basic enemies being introduced as we go through the...
Well, we got knife guy and girl in last level.
Oh, was the girl not in the first level?
The girl was not in the first level. We haven't gotten anyone new yet this level.
Okay. We are
But
getting
maybe
lots
a
of
rich guy with
palette
a
swaps.
monocle is gonna come in.
That would be something. I don't think that's going to happen, but that'd be something. Oh, nice! Punching the knife out of the air. I knew I could kick it out of the air, but...
That was a new move from that guy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, like, oh man, you're the drummer and the bassist in this band, and the pianist is like, we're doing it, man. The guitarist is just wailing, just doing long vibrato on the high notes. The bass player and the drummer are going like 200 beats per minute. I actually have no skill for estimating BPM whatsoever. I've never even thought about it before while playing music. I can roughly interpret a BPM for how fast I should be playing, but I cannot go backwards. Or at least I've never tried to. Oh wow, she does a real straight up, like, she's just trying to slap you and then backhand you.
I like the flickering of the candelabra lights there.
Yeah, that's very nice. And also the fact we're in some kind of mansion now. Oh man, I've almost lost this life. When did that happen?
You've just been taking hits?
I just don't even remember taking most of those hits. Must be just like, you know.
Well, that's what happens when you've been concussed so many times.
Yeah. I guess it's just like every little bit. Like it really does add up. They get... this is not a gimmick where the most of the damage comes from being knocked down.
No.
Like every hit has
really
its damage weight. It's obviously bad to get stun locked because every hit has its damage weight, but in like Niketsu Kua Kuniokan, even when you're all out of bars, you can keep taking like one hit in the face. Like it'll just like stun you a little, but if you can get out of that, get back on offense. Until you get knocked down. And until you knock the boss down. The fight isn't over. Ah, there we go.
Oh, you gotta break the bottle, the barrels.
And experience for eating the food, too.
Oh, that's really good. I didn't even think I could break the barrels, you know? I was just avoiding them.
Yeah, I didn't think about it when you did it, or else I would have said, like, hey, like I wasn't like trying to save the barrel smashing glory for myself. Whatever the video game equivalent of book walking is. I've played this before, so I'm gonna seem really smart.
Hey, there's another level up.
When I just instinctively start smashing the barrels. Yep, got another level up. I don't know. I think it's probably just my... You know what though? Do I have a charge yet? I don't.
That was a new finish, though.
Was it?
Yeah.
What was it?
You did like a whole somersault.
No, that's his starter.
Is that his
combo
starter?
finisher. Yep.
I thought he just did a big kick. I don't remember him actually turning around in the air.
I can't remember if Guy can do that kick in Street Fighter. I've been playing Street Fighter Alpha recently.
I'm Abigail, the toughest fighter in the Mad Gear. You've been lucky so far, but your luck has just run out. The others looked tougher than you, jerk. Oh, this is Guy.
That's
again.
Guy.
I'm gonna shove those words down your throat. Oh, there's
Bring it,
lightning
Abigail.
inside? Boom. Okay.
My continued luck... In what? I know that I've had good luck lately, but I'm actually totally blanking on what you might be referring to, Stimpinski.
Yeah, get those on my
Yeah,
good.
okay, this boss is actually the exact same fight as the last one. Okay, except he's doing more things. I'm sorry, his name is Abigail.
His name is Abigail, but it's...
I do not believe it's a transgender character. It's just
No.
a guy whose mom named him Abigail.
Yeah, a boy named Sue.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's true.
It's a real boy named Sue situation. You know what? I think your punches do just as much as these throws.
Yeah. It's hard to get inside on him, though.
Yeah. you go.
Okay, gotta not lose another life here.
Yeah, he's got an air
don't
counter.
approach with a jump kick.
Yeah, he's got an air counter, this one.
Okay, so no, this isn't the exact same fight as the last guy who I'm pretty sure was Sodom. Like, I know there's a boss in Final Fight called Sodom, who is also a character in Street Fighter Alpha.
Alright.
Because Final Fight is set
In the Street Fighter universe. Alright, we're all the way up to level 4.
I don't know if Cody is... I don't think Cody's ever. Cody's in Smash Bros, isn't he?
I think he is, yeah.
Oh! I don't know if this is new, but I totally did just punch a guy or knee him while I had him in the grab before he did throw. Like, I don't know that any company was more consistent at having their composers get just fantastic tunes out of the NES sound chip than Capcom.
Yeah.
Like, the Mega Man series. This. Oh, there are other obvious examples, but they're not coming immediately to mind. I'm looking like a fool. Help me out, Greg. Darkwing Duck. Like, all of their Disney games.
Yeah, all the Disney games.
Tailspin,
the Rescue Rangers also
Rangers.
had a hell of a soundtrack.
So yeah, by now on round 4, even the basic enemies, look at them. They got the full... They have the same health bar as me.
Hmm. Cody is not a playable character.
Huh. Is he in it as a trophy, though?
He's probably in it as a trophy. You might be thinking of the dude with the hat, who is a different dude.
Is it Axel from Streets of Rage? Is there a beat-em-up guy in the game?
I mean, Ryu is in there from Street Fighter.
I know Ryu is in there. Is Ken? Did Ken make the cut? Because, like, you just gotta do
You might
different
be thinking
stats.
of Terry from Fatal Fury King of Fighters.
Yeah. 99 Stimpitsky, thanks for stopping by. Oh, I've reached the elevator.
Oh, nice. A customary beat 'em up
Proper
elevator.
industrial, just
What's
conventional
that on the
industrial
floor?
elevator. We're going down into a mine.
Is that something you can pick up, or is that just a...
I don't know what it is, and I don't want to step on it and get killed.
But you
Is it
could...
oh, it's a thing that I picked up. Oh, it's shuriken. I don't know how many I get.
An infinite amount.
Oof.
Ooh.
What if it is?
Nope, you're out.
Ah, okay.
I love that it was at the very moment where you started to question.
And then I finally started to believe.
Oh, you can throw people off the side.
Yeah, this
There you
isn't...
go.
When I said this is a proper industrial elevator, I didn't mean, like, really that proper, because obviously it doesn't have any guardrails except on one side.
Yeah, it is not.
That's a
OSHA
real...
compliant.
That's not up to code.
Yeah, perfect spot. Nice.
Oh, nice.
They give you food
Although,
here.
oh man, I lost a life so shortly before the food. 14-year-old me would be kicking myself. Alright, we're getting a repeat track, but
It's a good track.
you can't take away from the fact that it's a really good track. It's actually it's an example of, wasn't this the boss fight song the first time we heard it?
Maybe? Yeah, I think it was.
That's a tradition in beat 'em ups too, for the boss to then just become regular at a subsequent stage.
So we haven't gotten any new enemy types, apart from
No.
bosses, obviously.
There might only be
Since 2.
a relatively small number of enemy types.
I feel like they could have spread them out a little bit, though.
Yeah, like, do the double dragon thing and just only give us 2 in the first stage.
Yeah.
Like, keep it real basic. But who knows? Maybe they're holding back for new ones in round 5 for a climacticness.
Mm.
I don't know, but they could be.
That could be.
Guy does not miss a day on the speed band. Like, holy shit.
Nope.
And also, he obviously keeps up with his cardio.
Yeah. He can just throw a punch.
He's throwing a lot of punches.
These guys are open at 10. 10 in the morning or 10 at night, do you think they open? Hey! You look a little run down.
Yeah, a little, but like...
Here!
You look like shit. You're all covered in
Have
blood.
some water.
No. I reject your water.
You dare to refuse my gift? You
Yes.
have insulted me, and for that, you must be destroyed! Ready? At least he asked you to be
Sure.
ready. Oh, that was different.
New move. But he's also doing his sucker-ass old move. Yep. He's just added one new move to his repertoire.
Now, do you think if you had taken his water, he actually wouldn't be mad at you?
No, I bet I would like lose a chunk of health before the fight started, but I'm not sure. I'm never enough of a chump to accept his water.
Ooh. Oh, he got you on that one.
Ooh.
He's psyching you out now.
Yeah, punching is not. I guess he's armored. But when you throw him, you're doing damage to his neck.
Protect your neck.
Ah! Yeah, I was late there. Ha! I've broken his sword. Oh no. Inviting him to bust out a new moveset. Which actually seems less impressive than his previous moveset.
I mean, he's implied to be moving faster.
Yes, he's
Due to the
moving
blur
extremely fast. He's just not really,
Ooh, that
he's
was
not
fast.
building a strategy around
That was
moving
fast.
fast.
Now he is.
Well, yes. He worked it out at the very, very last
Oh,
possible.
he has a sliver.
Oh,
of health.
come on, dude.
The smallest sliver. There it is.
There. Conk. Round
Hey!
4 clear. Alright.
There's only 5 rounds, isn't there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, maybe this is more
Maybe this is
beatable
beatable.
on one go. Why did I think it wasn't? I don't know. Maybe the last round.
Bonus stage.
Ah. What's giving the lateral force to these barrels that are dropping from the ceiling? Do we we obviously don't have a slanty floor because the barrels are going both ways.
Yeah. They're just being thrown with some real backspin. Straight down.
Yeah. Okay, that actually works.
You got
32
32
experience.
experience. Not as good as a 1-up.
Not nearly as good, but I didn't do nearly as good, so it's fair. The Bay Area.
That ship is named the Marin.
Now they have bigger health bars than me. Try to throw these people aren't even close enough to be beaten by throws. It's gonna take forever to beat them down. And also, wow, they do a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, come on, dude. Do you have to be so big?
Yep.
That's fucking cheap, man. Show a little
Give us
restraint with the size advantage.
Okay,
And
well,
yet, we got 2 credits for 1 stage, so that's 2 shots at it.
alright.
So you're Cody now.
I am Cody now.
Tough street fighter who is skilled with knives.
Okay, I'll continue the experience. I start at level 4. Skilled with knives.
Yeah, I don't know if that means you're going to be able to pick up knives when the enemies have them. Ooh. So how does Cody feel compared to Hager so far?
Much faster, and honestly, it's the timing on these attacks seems easier.
If you played Dark Souls, you probably wouldn't be doing like a great sword build or something.
No.
You don't want a big wind-up. Look how fast they're taking you down, though.
Oh yeah.
This is where they got me, too, actually. Now that I think about it. But...
Yeah.
Look how much bigger Cody's health bar is than Guy's.
Oh yeah, wow, I didn't notice that. Guy is a Hadia man. Ooh, I had
You
some sort
do have a charge attack.
I don't know.
Or...
Oh,
Ooh,
I do?
you've got like a whole like Hadouken kind of deal. Sonic Boom is actually closer to. How do you do it?
I just hold down the button, but it takes a long time to start.
Ah.
So it's really not effective for these guys who very quickly get on me.
Yeah, it's a real like greet them as they spawn.
Oh, it looks like I need something to get it going.
There's some kind of condition.
Yeah, I'm not doing it anymore. Oh, there it is. It
Hey,
started,
hold on.
but then it stopped.
Let me head over to Game Facts, and we'll learn. Wow, did I do a terrible job of spelling Mighty Final Fight? Bad enough that I'm not confident in Google's ability to discern what I mean. And normally I am, even if I only got like 3% of the letters with my stupid thumbs. Okay. Cody's move list. Jump kick. Knee drop. Jump and then, while in midair, press down and B. Down and then B.
Oh, is it directional? Hold on.
Well, hold on. Let me keep reading here for you. Oh, super attack. Press B and immediately press left or right afterwards. Which is also, in fact, what I was doing to do that alternate kick move. Okay. And they do have an A and B at the same time move. It's just, it seems like for Guy, it's pretty similar.
That's it.
It's a super kick instead of a jump kick. Oh, wow. Or maybe it's a level 5 thing and I never tried A and B together.
Is it eating my health?
I think it might be,
Yeah, it's eating when I connect.
When you connect with it, you are giving up health. Oh, is that true of the tech, too? Because that would explain that time I was shocked by having my health bar drained.
No, you were getting beat up then. I was
Okay.
watching it.
No health penalty for the tech.
Alright. You're no match for me. Ready? Oh. I don't get a... What?
Sucked your cheek off or something.
He was kissing me, I believe.
I think that Abigail in the arcade game bites you, and maybe they were like, this is the cutesy version. We'll just make it a sexual assault.
Oh my god. I can't get in on him. I can't get in on him at all. Holy shit.
No, you gotta be counter fighting.
No.
No, you're done.
I'm
Alright.
done.
Well, I'm gonna see what I can do with Haggard, and then we're starting over for the rest of our taste. So I guess, like, seems like actually the only thing really that you gotta think about, and I was otherwise remembering wrong, is like getting your experience to full.
Yeah.
For the last level, because otherwise, like, we effortlessly got here with 2 full continues left to go. Oh yeah,
He's slow, yeah?
Oh yeah, that's fighting with an ultra great sword there.
There it is. Never saw that before.
Yeah, that's you wouldn't have even unlocked that because I think it's level 4.
Is that his A and B?
No, that's his immediately press left or right after the attack.
Right, okay. What's his A and B, out of curiosity?
His A and B, it says it's a clothesline.
Okay. From how?
I don't know, because I'm trying to hit A and B. There it is. It's a discus lariat,
Yeah.
but like multiple discus lariats. Brian Cage, eat your heart out. Oof. Yeah. Okay. This last level is is just the like show us what you've learned.
Again, it's the same too. Like that's where you lost a life the first time. That's where I lost my first life.
Yeah, like the pacing. The pacing of the lives is very consistent.
And it's also not good that we're not getting better at it.
Well, This is. It's bad that I haven't gotten better. You haven't had a chance to get better. There's no reason that you should do better than me just because you watched me. You can let yourself off the hook for that.
That's how I got my start in video games, James. I'm a younger brother, so I used to watch my sister and dad play video games. And then I did have an amazing ability, I will say. I do think Hager has the best throw.
Oh, yeah.
That bridging back.
And the fact that he can carry them around a bit before he executes.
Yeah. But I did have an amazing ability to having watched them fail so many times at a level that I could just pick it up and beat it. Because I could be like, I know what you're doing wrong. I've watched you do it.
And you know where all the this is where the secret power-up is.
Yeah.
I've watched them do it 15 times before they found the secret power-up.
Yeah.
I know that it's important. You never get a chance to pick up one of those guys' knives. Because they disappear instantly when Hager and Guy block them, but perhaps Cody can actually pick them up.
He is supposed to be good with knives, and none of his power moves had him taking out a knife.
No, he's a good guy. He's not carrying a knife on him.
No, he's just skilled at them.
If you bring a knife to the fight, he will take it from you and cut you quite severely.
Ready? Okay.
Oh.
See?
Oh.
It sucks.
It does suck. Alright.
You guys have the same pants, though.
There we go.
Do you guys think you go to the same tailor?
Quite possibly. Do they have literally the same body?
It's slightly different.
No, it's not.
No, it is.
It's not. They have different heads on the same body. For sure.
Yeah, you're right. They also have the same pants, though.
Oh.
Oh, man. Despite the fact that Hager has a big old head, this guy somehow has an even bigger head.
Yeah.
His head is...
Oh.
Yeah, he had the air counter before. There we go. Oh.
Ooh, a gut punch and a suplex. Ah. Damn you,
caught in his grab is sucked so bad.
Aha.
Nice.
Whirlwind clothesline.
Nice.
Wow, what was I thinking? Well, I was thinking the same thing that every wrestler thinks when they go to the top rope and they're not enough time. The person's going to
this time Ric Flair will hit it.
There's an apple.
I saw an interesting fact, by the way. Do you know Ric Flair is the member of Evolution with the most recent match?
Huh. I guess I did know that, but I hadn't thought about the fact. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
That's definitely funny.
No word on Randy Orton. There's a lot of theories that he's just quietly retired.
It's possible.
Oof. There you go. Yeah, no, this is... Like, it's not... Like, it's supposed to be... Like, I read the description of this game before we started here. And it's sold as a parody of Final Fight. And it's not...
I don't think parody is quite capturing, like, the Japanese genre at play here. Where it's, like, the chibi version or something.
Exactly, the super deformed.
Or something like that.
But, like, it is the same plot as Final Fight. But so far, I don't think any of the levels have really been...
I think they are the same. Or no, because there's a subway, isn't there?
Yeah. It's like a very basic city. I feel like this one's really... I don't remember us fighting on a ship.
Ah, this guy's got a lot of moves.
He does, yeah. They all sort of gain in moves as they go. Except for the basic... This guy here. I haven't seen him do anything besides his normal. But I'm pretty sure on the first level...
Man, that's a fun, gorilla splash, avalanche splash, whatever you want to call it.
You sat that knife out of the air. Landed on your fucking rock hard ass.
Oh man, Hager is just devastating with the damage output.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense, but like holy smokes.
Because he's slow, right? So as soon as if he lands the hits, then he's okay. Your journey ends here. Oh, he's not giving you any. Oh shit! There you go.
I'll knock it off. I don't have time for this taking hits.
See, it's really
No,
hard to get
I'm
in there
finished.
with the suplex plan. Because
Oh,
Hager's so
I went
slow.
in too soon and I'm done.
Yeah.
It's over.
Game over. Okay, let's give it another run.
Yeah, we've made it most of the way around. Of each trying the characters.
This is Metro City. Yeah, we've heard the
It's
spiel.
Metro City.
Alright,
So you're gonna try Guy.
I'm gonna try Guy.
Greg's
And you're gonna try
Need for Speed. In
Cool.
the slums. Slum is definitely the first stage of arcade Final Fight. But I do think there's a subway, but I could easily be thinking of a later Final Fight game.
Alright.
So after this, we're going to another beat 'em up with RPG elements, although probably significantly more developed ones. Because we're going to Shiodai Niketsu Koa Kunio-kan, the original hot-blooded, tough guy Kunio-kan, which is the first Kunio-kan game for the Super Famicom, or Super Nintendo Entertainment System. And, okay, so Guy starts at level 1.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just because the levels are maintained between them that we didn't get to experience. I bet that both Cody and I bet it's just a Hager thing that he starts at level 3.
Yeah, because he's experienced.
Right. Yeah, there you go. It's perfect. But his levels cost a lot more.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think his levels probably cost as the same as everybody's level 3.
His
No?
final level costs 370, which is definitely more than.
Old
Unless
dog,
I'm
new
badly
tricks.
misremembering. I guess we'll find it, probably. But oh, you're so close to getting a level up. So this is the kind of thing I'm remembering, is that if you play one of the ones that starts from level 1, you can really do a whole, like, preserving your character by repeatedly getting the,
That's this guy. It's this shirtless guy with a cape.
Is he shirtless? I think he's sleeveless.
No, he was shirtless. He was sitting down earlier, and it was pretty clear he's not got a shirt on.
What made it clear?
He just didn't look like he had a shirt on. Or he has a pink shirt on.
Yeah, like I do think he's wearing a flesh-colored, or the same color as his hair, spandex tank top.
As you do.
Yeah, I'm not suggesting that he's not looking a little slutty, but I don't think he's that brazen that he's got his shirt off. Also, probably there's no like ozone layer left over Metro City, so going shirtless is taking a real risk.
I don't really need these, but they get you experience.
Yeah, you're almost at level 3 now.
But I'm at a boss. Oh. Nope, this is a mid-boss. Oof. Still tough, though. Oh, God. Look at his health bar.
Yeah, that guy, as he shouldn't, does not need to build to having a big health bar.
Stop sending in extra guys. Just let me fight this one dude.
Oh man, great day to be the bass player when the video game cover band covers this song.
Okay, actually send in another little dude. I can get an experience point off of him.
Oh, you can do this. Just don't let up. Speed beats strength.
Ooh.
I'm receiving a call. I'll be right back, Greg.
Alright, I will entertain you as
Hello?
I gained my level and we are not at the boss. Although now I believe we are at the boss. So, let me see here. Yep, here we go. I am Thrasher, ruler of this city. Bow down before me. Let's try yes. I am superior. Maybe you're stronger than you look. Why don't you join us? No. You dare refuse the mad gear? Those who offend me must die.
Just my cell phone provider calling to, I don't know. I don't even know. As soon as he started reading me a promotional script, and not like reading it in a way where I could understand a single word, like he was enunciating clearly between the words, I was like, oh man, sounds like you want me to get a new phone, and I got a new phone like earlier this year. Yeah. So I told him to have a good night.
There we go. Ooh, throws are good. This guy's so bouncy though. I said yes to bow down before me, and he said, you're stronger than you look. Why don't you join us? I said no to that.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
You're stronger than you look because you're cowering before me. A man doesn't automatically get my respect. He has to get down in the dirt and beg for it. It's my favorite deep thought by Jack Andy. Do you remember that bit from Saturday Night Live?
No.
Jack Andy was a writer on Saturday Night Live, and he had his own bit, which was just like you know, kind of like gossamery images of waves and stuff while relaxing music played, and he would just like sit and it would be like Deep Thoughts by Jack Andy. He would
I only got 2 points for beating that
do
boss.
one-liners.
No bonus points for beating a boss.
Yeah, you beat him with the punches, so 2 points.
Yeah, and now we get Knife Guy. And I'm pretty sure a girl is introduced this level as well.
Yeah, I really could have held on to girl till level 3.
At least, yeah.
At least.
Yeah, there she is.
But yeah, I am surprised that they didn't just have one enemy type in their pocket for the final level. Or maybe they do when you make it through the gauntlet of revisiting previous enemies.
Well, surely when you revisit all the previous enemies, then you fight the end boss. Okay, yeah, you're right. He's wearing a peach-colored shirt. It's more obvious in that still.
It's like I was gonna say it's like a superhero outfit, but is there actually a superhero with an outfit so tacky that he's got a cape but no sleeves?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. There's a lot of superheroes out there, James.
That's true. And if you were trying to make a self-important, like, you know, we're kind of laughing at him superhero, that is definitely a thing you could do.
There's a superhero called Snowflame who is powered by cocaine. He's a super villain, I should say.
Aha.
We are not supposed to emphasize with Snowflame.
Empathize with her?
Yeah.
Is she really badly addicted
No, it's a
to
man.
cocaine?
Really badly addicted, yes.
Oh, he.
He, yes.
Okay, well, like, we should sympathize with that.
I mean, in theory, yes.
Like, I mean,
but
not that cocaine is not one of the most annoying drugs for a person to be addicted to. And maybe, like, except for the general, like, oops, I spent all my money on cocaine and lost my job. Not the most harmful in the sense of just, like, making you die much sooner because you're taking it. I'm not trying to make a case here.
Little cocaine?
Yeah. But, yeah. No, don't do cocaine.
If you take one thing away from this mighty Final Fight stream,
it's that winners don't use drugs.
It's that winners don't use drugs. The FBI said so.
Yeah.
Sometime in the late 80s, early 90s. Alright.
Just a little tiny rest in the like in the rhythm section. Ah, it's good.
Damn.
If it was possible, Greg, and I don't know, maybe we don't have the expertise to analyze this counterfactual scenario, but if it was possible in real life to do the Sensetsuken, or as the Double Dragon version is called, just the Hurricane Kick or the whatever. If that was a feasible move, do you think it would be like a viable mixed martial arts move?
No.
Or you think it's too counterable?
It's too counterable. It's too flashy.
I guess yeah, because the counter is probably just you got to get under the kicking leg, and now you got a single leg on the other leg. But it's even better than just a regular single leg because they're not on the ground. There you go. All right, we didn't need to know anything about martial arts to work out the real world counter to the Sensetsuken. Now, you know it is a standard MMA strategy. It's when the other guy's down, you get on his chest and you just sock him in the face a bunch until you win. No damage?
Ooh.
You gotta stand above it. There you go.
There we go. Well.
So obviously, that power-up only appears for Guy. Which I think strengthens my assumption that Cody can probably
get some knives.
Pick up the knife from the knife guy if he kicks it out of the air. If true, it's an interestingly situational access to weapons for a beat 'em up. It's not just anyone, like a bunch of guys come in with weapons and then they drop them when you get a knockdown. It's one guy has a weapon. And when he throws it at you, you can knock it out of the air. And then if you're the knife guy, you can pick it up. Maybe. We don't even know this. But maybe.
Alright, here we go. I'm doing much better this time.
Yeah.
You're too fat and lazy to oppose me. Big mouth, little sore.
Well, we'll never get to know what Cody's comeback here is.
No. Oh, I'll clobber you. Are you done flapping those lips? I really feel like they could have come up with a better dialogue tree that doesn't split the dialogue between screens like this.
It's presumably better in Japanese, which is a more character-efficient language.
Yeah.
This is such a good song.
This guy gets much harder when he learns some other moves besides the sliding slash.
When he's just trying his one coolest move. Just the one thing that he practiced over and over again.
And he's dead.
He's at home carefully polishing the bottoms of his shoes to get them to do exactly
oh, I'm gonna slide so good.
He needs just the right amount of friction.
Bonus stage! Okay, time to smash.
This is randomizing in your favor for sure.
Holy shit, is it ever?
Alright, it's not going to change. Unless it's going to throw the absolute last one.
One bouncer!
Perfect.
Perfect!
2 extra lives. Incredible. Well done. Well done, Greg.
Thank you.
You earned that one.
I really did.
Oh, I thought he was going to fall. But obviously he can't actually, in that pose, be pushed onto actual hole. Even if it visually looks like he is.
Oh, I changed direction.
You can pick the direction of the throw.
I know, but I
But if you're doing it quick, you're gonna throw it forward. Which is probably the version of that throw that would look cooler to see someone do. Because it's so counterintuitive. How you are rolling over the back of your head, judo throw, forwards in the direction you were facing when you grab the guy.
Checking at the time?
Yeah.
How we doing?
Oh, it's not even 8:30.
Oh, nice.
So what I think we will win or lose, get through this attempt, and possibly have time to like maybe watch like the intro scroll to build to build anticipation for Shiorai Neketsuko Kunio-kan.
Opening move threw that guy into
Yeah.
a pit. Feels good.
They say if you could throw your opponent into a pit, you've already won.
I threw him over the pit. Not as effective as being...
Although it's a good intimidation move. It lets him know that you know where that pit is. And you can throw him towards it. It'd be nice if that guy could miss his body check and fall.
Yeah, I know, right? It'd also be nice if his knife did damage to his allies if he misses it.
I guess for noobs, the optimal strategy is to play as Hager for your first continue and then Guy for the remaining ones. Because Hager gets 3 free levels. Actually, no, now that I think about it, for a noob, you absolutely want to gain those early levels. So it's just make Guy your first guy since he seems to gain levels the fastest.
He does seem to gain levels fast, but he has the lowest health. So you do have to have a certain degree of knowledge of how you're supposed to be using your health here.
Greg, would you like, after a bit of a setup, exposition, oh my goodness, after a bit of exposition to set it up, would you like to hear me tell you about one of the episode titles I came up with for a weekend stream last weekend?
Yes, I would.
That I was particularly proud of.
Yes, I would.
So as you know, I'm playing the King's Quest series, and I've beaten King's Quest for the Crown. Sir Graham became King Graham of Daventry. And the plot of the second King's Quest, which is called Romancing the Throne, is that 1 year into his reign, King Graham's doing great, but he doesn't have a queen. And
gotta have a queen.
If you read the manual, as I discovered after my first session of Romancing the Throne, you get a bit more fleshed out version. The former king comes to him in a dream or something like that and tells him, like, you need a queen and an heir. You know, you're a king. Come on, man.
You need an heir and probably one more, a spare.
Yeah.
Treat them right, though, and don't make the daughter of a different race feel weird, or they might write a tell-all book about you.
Yeah. So there's that. And then...
so there's that.
Yeah. And King Graham looks in the mirror, his magic mirror, and he sees a beautiful girl in a tower in a distant land called Kolima. And he's like, okay, I know what to do. And he heads... in the actual game, it's awesome. This sequence happens in the exact same throne room as the first game, and Graham gets up off the throne and looks in the mirror, and then when it goes, the text says like King Graham knows what he must do. He walks back up to his throne and sits down, and I was like, at first you're like, what the hell? And then he takes off his crown and puts on his tricorn hat and gets back up and then heads out. And he's just like, should not bring the crown on this. It's heavy. I need a nice light adventuring hat.
Nice.
Excellent. So he grabs that and...
Damn it. Well, I don't think I really get anything.
It's a waste, but you did get experience for it. And you have a really good chance of getting us to level 6.
Yeah, off one life, which is pretty good. I'm back.
And you only gotta get to 210. So, yeah. So then he sets out to find his queen. King's Quest 2, Romancing the Throne. Meanwhile...
Right, makes sense. Romancing the Throne.
King's Quest 5 is called Absence Makes the Heart Go Yonder. Because King Graham goes absent for some reason. I don't know. I don't remember. But I know Graham goes on another trip. It's the only other King's Quest game where you play as a king. So, I called the first episode of my King's Quest 2 Romancing the Throne stream Fondness makes the king go absent. I'm not sure Greg heard me, or if I totally just struck out with that.
So, what did you say?
Okay, thank goodness. After all that
Oh,
build-up.
you can do it here. You never got caught. Go on.
Nice. That's optimizing your beat up. Okay, so the first episode of the King's Quest II Romancing the Throne stream was called...
It's just as deadly here.
The first episode of the King's Quest II Romancing the Throne stream was called Fondness Makes the King Go Absent.
Good.
I was pretty happy.
Good. That is good, James.
Thank you.
I'm sad I didn't make you say it a third time to really build. There we go.
Yes. It's possible that ending the combo with the Firefoot kick move.
Ooh.
Oh, bummer. There's a really good chance you were saving that life.
Yeah, I know.
Which we'll know for sure if you beat... Okay, no, never mind. Man, that's devastating. The actual the running punch itself.
Yeah.
That was the only hit you took.
Yep.
Not quite 1/3. Actually, no. At least 1/3.
Yeah. Alright, round 4.
Reach the factory. So on the first continue. You still got
Got ways to go.
It's such a... Unless you're like really diligent about only doing throws, which is a slow way to beat normal enemies. You gotta climb. Yeah, so King's Quest II was striking to me because it has, and I believe I'm playing the 1987 like somewhat improved version.
Yeah.
But not the like big fancy VGA remake that they did in the first one. King's Quest II has the exact same like technical specs as the first game, like same number of colors, like it's the EGA graphics. But it's just and it's done in the same style, and yet it's executed so much better that it's an easy, like if you were rating graphics on a scale of 1 to 10, it's easily like a 3-point improvement just in how much better drawn everything is. And then it's just like the first game. An open area with a few points of interest and a bunch of free-floating objects. And when I wound up my first session, I was just kind of like, well, what to do? But if in the second session I have that breakthrough, I think it'll all just come together. Because there's some amount of stuff that just like I found a trident, and there's a clue that to get get a key to this mysterious door, I need to make a splash.
Yeah.
And there are 8 ocean screens that you can swim in, or maybe even more than that. 2 columns, 12 ocean screens that have no features whatsoever, but you can just swim around them. And if you try to dive, it's like, it's too deep. You can't without assistance. And there's a trident. So clearly there are mermaids, right?
Sure.
And Graham will either have to impress them by being like, look, you mermaid freaks like tridents, right? Or by returning the trident. Like, it's just going to be give trident or show trident to mermaid. Oh, really nice touch for this elevator level, not mermaid level. Not a mermaid to be seen. I mean, we don't know what the girl enemy does on the weekends.
Yeah, she could be one of those.
We know that her day job is gang member in the Mad Gear gang. But she could be doing like children's parties and stuff as a mermaid on the weekend.
Or she could be one of those like real mermaids that swim in big tanks for entertainment. Have you seen those? They're like a Las Vegas act.
No.
They have big tails, they swim around, they do choreographed swimming.
Okay, so like the equivalent of the mermaid performers that exist like in our city, except much, much, much more trained and more elaborate.
Damn.
Oh no.
That
hurts. That hurts. Wow.
Oh man. Don't. Oh, he just stabbed me. Maybe it was just a short throw. Alright.
You got him.
Ah, that sucks. Oh, and there's food right here.
Oof. And then also, yeah, I had the same problem with that food. I was suffering when I saw it. You find both a big black billowy cape and a mysterious ruby ring with the initial CD engraved on the band.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a dark castle in the middle of an island, on an island in the middle of a poisonous lake. So I think we're gonna meet Count Dracula.
Yep, good.
And do like a vampire thing. And I have a tent spike and a mallet. So I'm quite possibly going to be killing Count Dracula.
I mean, it would be odd if you chose not to.
The two main enemies of Quest for Glory Shadows of Darkness, which I beat on Sunday.
Nice!
They were both vampires. And you get a stake and a hammer at one point, but you do not kill... you don't kill the one of them, and you kill the other one by throwing an unrelated staff through his chest.
I'm getting there in terms of experience.
You are.
I don't know if I'm making it though.
Yeah,
Zero life.
it's gonna be tough.
Hey!
Hello, the Little Night Monk. Fellow Night Monk.
Yeah, we are playing the Mighty Final Fight.
There is definitely some... that is one way you could look at it for sure.
Should I drink
or
this
like,
water? Like
Final Fight mixed with Double Dragon 1 for NES, which also had a primitive experience system.
Oh, shit!
What? Did Guy...
Me drinking the water made him healthier.
Huh.
I think Guy might have been offering this guy water.
Weird. But then why would you get to pick the yes or no?
That's it for me. Continue. That's a yes. That means James.
I'm going to take on Cody.
Gonna...
I don't know, Monk, if I have ever played pro wrestling for the Sega Master System.
Pass the water before you start as Cody.
I'll pass you the water.
That's it.
But perhaps I should check that out simply because
it's a pro wrestling game.
I like wrestling video games, and even if it's not very fun gameplay-wise, the Sega Master System had one advantage it did have over the Nintendo Entertainment System was brighter, like more color palette up. I think more colors per sprite. Definitely just like better colors. And so it could have some very colorful character designs. I'll have to look into that.
So, one thing we never did is we never did bring back friendly competition when Fight Forever was finally released.
No, I never bought it because it didn't sound like a game. It's true. That was Sega's favorite thing to do. Was anything to Nintendo. That's such a good slogan.
It is, yeah.
I am unabashedly a Nintendo guy over a Sega guy. And vindicated by history.
Yes.
But I like Cody's just like... he's just throwing you like a sack of shit. There's no technique involved. Just grabs you by the collar and just biffs you. Uncle Phil throwing jazz. No, obviously he actually took jazz by his belt.
The best part about that is if you do watch it, they never reshot that. No matter what Jazzy Jeff is wearing in that scene, he always goes out the window in the same clothes.
That's awesome. I probably noticed that at the time, but it had slipped my mind for sure.
I heard a recent thing that apparently Will Smith said, if you ever...
Oh, man. The
little punchy guy is one of the worst
bobbing and weaving. Yeah, he gets in, he gets one hit,
and then he
pulls back, and then he times it beautifully to come in. If you try to just go right into punching out of your stun lock, he's back on you.
Yeah, apparently Will Smith wants a... Hey, knife!
A knife.
Okay, I'm really curious what Hager gets.
Stab, stab. Oh, but it goes into a throw. The combo culminates in a throw. and I threw it at nothing. Oh man, I gotta keep my eye on that big chunk of raw meat. Ha! That could have been a very frustrating kill, and instead it was a very satisfying watching him clown himself.
Nice, well done.
And yeah, check it out. Cody needs 250 for the final level instead of 210. And Hager again needed like 370.
Yeah. Hager's an old dog. He doesn't know the new tricks.
Only 1 point for biffing him, like, for using an environment death.
Ooh! You do not want to be taking those hits right there. Or jumping needlessly near the edge of the
I had to do it to get away from his stab. Oh man, I didn't mean to charge up. Guy's move that you work in, like the tech kicks, is much more flexible for purposes of working it into a combo. Alright,
nice.
I made it.
Hey, you made it to the chicken.
That's definitely not a chicken.
I know, it's like a fucking beef, but Wellington. So, Will Smith once said that if you have the clout when you are making a sitcom to ask them if they can name the character your first name, because everybody, this was Will Smith saying this, so obviously he turned out to be wrong in the long run.
Yeah.
But, like, he is right about many people, which is that everyone will call you by your character's name when they see you on the street, even if it's like 20 years later, and it's gonna feel better if they call you by your actual name. When Will Smith walks down the street 20 years later, people say, Will! Well, they also say that because he's famous movie star Will Smith.
Yeah.
But, you know, when fucking, God, it's great that I can't even remember the name of the act.
DJ Jazzy Jeff?
No, well, DJ Jazzy Jeff, I think if people were saying DJ or Jazzy...
Yeah, I don't think people are calling him Jazz.
But I was going to say...
Alfonso Ribeiro?
Yes. Thank you.
I mean, I know Alfonso Ribeiro's name.
Yeah, if you're a Dancing with the Stars fan.
Yeah. Greg, I will just have to take Greg's word on it. I'm a vegetarian. So I can't eat floor meat. I can't.
Whoa, wall pork chop.
You know what? If you eat the floor meat, I can eat the floor apple.
Yeah, that's true.
And we can each report to each other. No, I'm not having your stupid water.
Yeah, so his health went up after he drank the water last time.
No, it couldn't have. It was a full. If anybody's health went up, it was yours. Damn it, I should have drank the water. But he already had the biggest health bar available. Oh no.
Yeah, he's got the counter now, so you gotta watch out.
No, that wasn't the counter. That was just me being too slow.
Nice.
Why did I try to do that? I don't know.
Hey, you were just having some fun. Just... You know, it's a game.
Oh, too slow, too slow. Okay.
You gotta get in closer to him. There you go.
Might as well get a free combo when you...
Straight
Wait a
punching.
minute. Of all the times to maybe use... Ah, but it's ineffective.
I think you were just out of range.
Oh, it's not long range?
It's not very long range. It's longer range. Okay, now he goes into super
Now
speed.
he goes to blur speed. Oof.
You gotta watch out for that. He's much quicker on the Z.
Oh yeah, this was way more counterable when I was Guy. And would probably be extremely frustrating if I was Hager.
Oh yeah, if you were Hager.
Oh no.
Not like this. Not like this.
No.
There you go, got him.
Whew. Alright, round 4 clear.
That's what you
and a
needed.
bonus stage. I don't know if I can do better this time.
It depends on how lucky you are with the random generation. Nope, not as lucky as Greg.
Oh, this is not bad.
No. Yes, I went...
Cody's just slow and steady jabs. No wasted energy. He's not trying to impress anybody by making a blur with his fists.
Mm-mm.
Just land a nice straight jab on the jaw. I'm the regular guy. I got a 1-up. Not bad.
That's good.
Given that the only higher prize is getting perfect.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Okay. Well, almost a full continue.
Yeah, pretty close.
A long way off from that level up, but I'll try.
It's possible.
It's not impossible.
Nothing's impossible, only implausible, Mario. It's a quote from the classic Mario movie. Starring John Leguizamo and
okay.
Bob Hoskins.
I was like, I don't remember that line from the Super Mario Bros. Movie that just came out.
Mm-mm. And that was Luigi who says that in response to... God.
Damn it. I really wanted to take that guy out with a throw.
Yeah, it would have been satisfying. I do love... I think I might...
Damn it. Damn it.
In terms of ranking throws, I think it goes Hager guy. Oh, sorry, Hager Cody guy for me. I like Hager's bridging suplex is fantastic, but I really do like I like this just hurl as compared to the monkey flip that sort of that guy does.
You don't need fancy judo. No. You don't have to use your
you
opponent's
just pick a guy up and just throw.
Just get a good grip and just biff him. And why are you fighting in a gi? You do martial arts in jeans and a white t-shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Is that too regular for you?
And gloves? Do you think they're like at least punching gloves? Like obviously they're not boxing gloves, but do you think they're like those sort of knuckle gloves that MMA fighter was wear?
Maybe.
Or do you think they're just white gloves?
Well, I'm not confident that Cody has it in the... I botched this.
Yeah.
I don't think Cody has the gloves in his default... Maybe he does.
They work at a gym.
You know what? They might be more obviously like weight gloves or something in his regular character design. I gotta stop accidentally doing that.
Yeah, you gotta stop on purpose doing it.
Yes.
There you go.
Oof.
Oh, this guy. There you go. Ooh.
Damn it. That would have been a great time. Ah, damn it.
Throwing guys into other guys is satisfying.
It is. It's interesting because, like, in Final Fight, that's like something that's like a core mechanic because they can have so many sprites on the screen with the CP arcade hardware.
Yeah.
Not the case on the NES. They can only send 2 enemies against you at once. But they knew to keep, like, it's too satisfying. You can't, once you have it, it's not just showing off how many sprites are on screen. It's clearly the right way. It's very frustrating when you're playing beat 'em up. You throw a guy, and he just goes right through his enemies and they don't fall.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's down on the ground and you try to sit on his chest. Nothing. Actually, I'm pretty sure that Double Dragon actually doesn't have the throws, but does have the sit on the chest.
Sitting on the chest?
Alright, buddy. Going over the shoulder, buddy. Yeah.
There you go.
4
Over the
points.
shoulder boulder holder.
Over the shoulder boulder hurler.
That's it.
That was Cody's nickname in high school. He had a very, very dorky high school.
Okay, so this is what I flunked out.
You're no match for me. Ready? Not sure if I'm ready.
Okay.
You let your guard down after
kissed.
1 punch until you can reset. I want to land some punches next time. Ah, no.
See? His reach is bigger than you think it is. He's got oddly long arms.
Yeah, it is a pretty short range fireball. Okay, but it does work on bosses. In general. But you gotta land it. As you do with so many of the moves in this game.
Yeah.
Only counts if you hit him with it.
kissing. Takes so much health away.
Well, because I think there's more sucking than kissing. It's like an aggressive face hickey move, as opposed to like a exotico, like, you know, distract your opponent by playing on their.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, that is absolutely what Cody's got going on.
Have you been
Which is
playing
interesting,
anything?
since Guy has something very similar to the Sensetsuken. Oh, damn it! No!
Oh, no!
I was not trying to do that. I was trying to do what I was doing, which would have worked. Alright, you're back to Hager.
Back to Hager.
How good can you do with Hager on the last stage? We're about to find out.
Oop, shit. Oh. God, once you take one hit, it really does.
Once he hits you once, you gotta break that sequence. But it's just the kind of thing that, like, it feels like it should be so easy to counter because it's just one jab. I feel like that guy probably is at least an amateur boxer. Like, he's practiced, like, you know, floating like a butterfly while stinging like a bee.
Etc. Yeah. Oh, damn it. I'm trying to walk into these guys and I really shouldn't be. There we go.
You know, there are animals with worse stings than bees.
Yeah, like wasps.
Scorpions. Float like a butterfly, sting like a scorpion.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a ray.
Wasps. Oh yeah, stingrays. Pour one out for the late great Steve Irwin. Yeah. I do think float like a butterfly, sting like a bee is probably the most assonant selection of floating and or stinging insects you could select.
So this is relevant to beat 'em ups in a little bit, especially the Final Fight series. But this is the year of the fighting game remake. We've got Street Fighter came out over the summer. Mortal Kombat 1 just came out.
I think when you say remake, you just mean latest entry in long-running fighting game series.
I do.
Yeah.
Except in Mortal Kombat's case, it is.
Mortal Kombat 1 is, as I understand it,
sort of reboot. It's not
like
really a reboot.
It's like this, from what I understand, what the Final Fantasy VII remake is, which is that it's like, what if some weird timeline shit happened to the original story?
In a way, it expands beyond the original story in a big way.
Well, yeah,
because
of the timeline shit.
Yeah.
From what I understand, that was the big reveal of the first part of the Final Fantasy remake. At the end, it was just like, oh, hey, time's different. Maybe Tifa gets killed this time.
Yeah. Well, and also, like, different... Yeah, exactly. Well, you don't know how this story is going to end anymore. So it's not just strictly speaking...
I think they'll probably still kill Aerith. I feel like that might be too iconic of a scene. But what... Imagine if they just set up that scene... And then like Sephiroth comes plunging down and he kills Cloud.
Yes! I was just gonna say, what if he kills Cloud? I think that would be incredible and bold.
I think it would suck a lot.
To take your main character out of the last third of the game?
Oh, it's way more than a... Like, Aerith gets
right.
killed like 1/3 into the game.
You're right. That would be interesting. I think I would like that, actually. Especially since Final Fantasy, although it did... Final Fantasy is a long-running fantasy series that did eventually subvert this with the character of Lightning. In that it is a long-running series where the protagonists all... just, you know, shonen, regular guy protagonists.
Oh, Bishanen or whatever?
Bishi...
Well, hold on.
I'm not counting the originals where it's a fucking fighter.
The Light Warriors,
yeah.
no. Firel, no. The Onion Knights, no.
No.
Cecil. Actually, Cecil is literally a Dark Knight who becomes a paladin when he realizes that, like, bombing villages is wrong. Or rather, the first time he bombs a village, because they didn't tell him that's what he was doing, because he's just a bomb in a box. It's not a real bombing run.
Come on, this guy.
Bartz? I don't think so. Or as I prefer to call him, Butts. As he was always referred to in fan translations before. I don't know if that's a more or less faithful translation, but I like Butts. B-U-T-Z.
B-U-T-Z.
As a name for that character. I don't think that he's even characterized enough to be called anything other than just he's the dude. He's the main guy. I think he's carefree is his character trait.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, we're going to keep this going though. There is no main character in Final Fantasy VI, but the closest thing to a pretty boy character would be like Edgar. And if you were going to argue over who's a main character, I think Edgar is tough, even though he's my favorite, is difficult to put high on the list.
Damn, that's me.
Hey, there's Terra.
The difficulty spike on this last level is
the whole game is just like
pretty severe.
Practicing for the last level.
Yeah,
basically. It's just a dry run. Oh man, going right from Hagerback to Guy is wild. He's so fast.
He's so fast. Yeah, so we've got the Warrior of Light from Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
He's just a guy. It's hard to say. He could be Bishi. We just don't, due to low polygon count, we just don't know.
No, because it's canonical that every single one of the character classes in the first Final Fantasy has a dirty face.
Okay, fair.
Because if you look in the well in the fountain in the first game, in the first town, it's like, how dirty! Come, wash your face.
Luneth from Final Fantasy III is kind of Bishi when they draw him normal, when they draw him in a normal art style.
But that's a bolted on character from later. There are no characters in original Final Fantasy III. You create your own Onion Knights.
Van.
Oh, damn it. Super clumsy of me to have lost a life already.
Van from Final Fantasy XII, Bishi. I'm sorry, I'm looking at a ranking, so these are in order according to Game Rant. In terms of best hero. Therion, Final Fantasy II, again a bolted on character.
No.
What?
Final Fantasy II is a narrative game.
Well, he's Super Bishi. He was the first to have to be given a name. Interesting backstory.
I suppose, like, given that he was probably drawn by, what's his name, Amano?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Noctis Lucis Callium from Final Fantasy 15.
Okay, sure.
Now we're getting into the Bishi habit. Titus from Final Fantasy X.
It's too goofy to be Bishi.
No, he's
not
he's a himbo.
Yeah.
Why? Are you just doing his laugh?
I don't even remember exactly what his bad laugh is like, but he does have that infamous bad laughing scene.
Bots Callus from Final Fantasy V, or Butts as you said. Yeah.
Let his name be Butts. Gives him, like, one interesting characteristic.
Zidane Tribal from Final Fantasy IX, yes.
No, wait, you're not Bishi if you have a monkey tail.
You can be Bishi and have a monkey tail.
No way. You're not Bishi then if you have a monkey tail. I don't think. I shouldn't act like I am the cultural arbiter here. But I feel like I have students I can ask for opinions.
This guy's Bishi as shit. You can't say this guy's not Bishi. Look at his ladylike features, his lithe arms.
Oh, his ladylike monkey tail? No.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't aware you were a biologist as well. Do gibbons not have fucking tails if they're born a female?
I'm just saying. All I'm saying.
Squall, Lionheart, Heavy Bishi. He's bad boy.
Oh, yes.
He's bad boy Bishi.
Oh, yeah. Squall is definitely a bad boy.
Clive Rossfield from Final Fantasy 16. He's hunkier than most, but I put him in the... There's a Bishi to hunk scale.
I can't even picture this guy. I'm not sure if I've seen a picture, but this was the sense I got. Pardon me, of what his character was.
Lightning Pharaon. So this is the lady.
Yeah.
So she's not Bishi by definition. But she's that thing... Oh, there's a word. It gets applied to a certain Japanese female wrestler a lot. But it's a word to mean essentially a woman who looks like a prince. A woman who is attractive, who has Bishi categories.
I don't know, but like she's like Revolutionary Girl Utena.
exactly like Revolutionary Girl.
Man,
Utena.
I love that anime. That is such a strange show.
There's also, I don't know if you know this, there's an all-female review in Japan, like an all-female acting troupe.
Yeah.
And they famously do a bunch of plays and stuff. They'll occasionally do like Shakespeare and stuff, translations. But they also do most famously the Sailor Moon live action plays.
That's fun.
All done by this all-female review. And the lady who plays Tuxedo Mask is like, she apparently gets just reams and reams of female fan letters and stuff.
Ooh, I actually got him with the knees to the gut. Beat him. I was so close to...
Oh,
well, no,
an apple!
I was like halfway
Hey!
through life.
That's nice.
That's the thing, though. I was so close to that apple.
Cecil Harvey from Final Fantasy IV. Again, he's leaning towards hunk, but he's definitely on the Bishi scale.
His storyline is totally Bishi.
Yeah.
Like, coming to realize that he can't be a Dark Knight. He's got to be a good kind of person.
Tara Branford from Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can certainly make a really strong case that there has to be a main character in a game, that it's Tara.
That it's Tara, yeah.
Like, certainly the
She's the one who has the story arc of the game.
The driving plot of the World of Balance is all about her, basically, in a way. She's like the object of that story, though, not the subject.
But she does become a character. Like, she fights for her own agency.
Sure, yeah. But, like, her storyline is... She then has the same storyline as all the characters in the World of Ruin, which is realizing that, yes, life is meaningless, but the way to respond to that is to realize that we create our own meaning. Which is very frustrating to Kefka at the end.
And then, of course... Cloud Strike from 7.
Yeah, Kefka's final speech is all just like, I literally proved to you that life has no meaning. Why do you go on? And then because you don't have to have, you only need, I think, Celes, Edgar, Sabin, and Setzer to finish the game. But any of the characters you have, they all get one line to be like, look at the way that I've learned to create meaning, to like find meaning in the world. Because I know that it does not exist.
I think Cloud Strife might have a solid argument for being from that era that really defined, like really started the shift away from classic shonen protagonist to the more Bishi shonen protagonist of the 90s and then to today.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because it was a thing, if you go back to manga from the 80s and early 90s, and even like into the 2000s, because it was a slow transition, it was a thing where a lot of protagonists from that era were big, beefy, manly men characters. It was this thing of like the period. Like they say this about characters sometimes when they're like a big, beefy, traditional, handsome man character. Mm. They're like, oh, he's a show. Oh, what was do you know the periods in Japan? Not Ria, which is the current period.
No.
Not
offhand. Like,
it doesn't matter.
Is it Meiji? I don't know.
No, that's old. That's you're going back to like World War I era.
Okay, I don't know the eras like in order.
Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, right. Here we go.
Nice.
Ah.
Oh, but nice. You got back up. Nice.
Really could have used the throw there. There we go.
There you go. You got it.
Dumped him. Come on. Give me a full meat.
Fucking good. Now, ooh, this sounds like final boss. Oh, meat! This sounds final bossy.
Sure does.
You're the boss.
You're the boss?
You're the boss?
Where's Jessica?
Relax. Jessica is my special. Uh-oh.
Hey, you! What have you done to my friend's girlfriend and my other friend's daughter?
Yes!
I like Jessica just fine, I want to be clear.
Yeah, she is in the next room. Jessica and I are scheduled
To be married?
to be married tomorrow. Tomorrow. Not like you don't want to put a real tight time pressure on this?
Not in a rush.
Final fight!
Hey, that's the name of the game.
Oh,
man.
fuck. He's not doing a lot of damage, though.
I bet he's going to have phases, though.
Final victory will be mine. Oh, shit.
No, if this is his plan, he's a joke.
Oh my god. It's not a bad strat, but it's not working. Ooh! Okay.
Oh, no. Okay, back on my game.
There you go. Don't let him get you. There you go.
Ah.
No, damn it.
Alright. If he doesn't have I've got a life left after this.
You do, yeah.
So if he's not going to break out something new, I got a really good chance here.
It stands to reason.
Even when he does his move, you can still easily interrupt him. But when he just does this stupid laugh...
Yeah, there's nothing. Oh, damn.
Okay, you got me there.
He got you there.
And I don't get my courtesy knockdown.
No, he's too tough. He's half cyborg. Literally half, like 50-50. Straight down the middle.
What's he doing? He's doing some kind of
Blocking
bullshit.
it, yeah. Oh, he's starting to do that. Ooh.
But how is it causing him to escape me? Oh no. That's very frustrating.
There you go, there you go, there you go.
Okay, so he... Alright, and that did not do much damage. But was it never doing much damage if I wasn't getting him with the throw? Okay, I can't throw him anymore. He's forcing me to use the lower damage punching. In fact, I should be trying to get those fancy kicks in. Oh, damn it. No. Pain. Fuck, dude.
There you go, there you go. Ah. There you go, there you go.
Oh, man.
A couple more of those. The golden. The golden Kamui. A popular manga that I really should give a chance. Never really tried it. There you go.
Come on, man. Laugh. Have you forgotten how to laugh? If you lost your smile.
Yeah, I think he has. He hasn't laughed in a long time. He's afraid he's gonna lose his special lady. He kidnapped her fair and square. Oh!
Well, that's a heartbreaker.
Game over!
That's a heartbreaker.
That is a heartbreaker.
And like, I was so sloppy at the start of that level, I left it on the table. I could have
Yeah.
easily won that by just being a little tighter at the beginning of the final stage. But I feel comfortable saying that except for like a comedic ending scene, we got the mighty final fight experience tonight.
I would agree with that.
And it is, it's actually quitting time, so there's no sneak preview. However, very excited. At least I'm personally very excited. In a sense, this is,
Let's get to
more obscure than what we're normally doing.
Anyway, I just wanted to get to a song.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. It's more exciting than just...
Shiodai
scrolling
Niketsu
noises.
ko Akunio-kan. the original hot-blooded tough guy Kunio, or the original Neketsu tough guy Kunio, since Neketsu is the proper name of Kunio's high school. Although it means hot-blooded, burning blood. It's the first Super Famicom entry in the Kunio-kun series, or at least the first beat 'em up. There might be like Super Dodgeball.
Showa was the I was trying to think of. Go on, James.
And it goes back to a more like realistic graphical style. And otherwise, from what I vaguely remember, having played a little bit of it long ago, it is a more narrative-driven and realistic graphics take on River City Ransom or Downtown Neketsu Special, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, that's exciting. For the rest of this week, I really don't see Ogre Battle happening. Oh man, this is a busy start of semester for me. But everything so far, it's really so far so good. I tried a lot of new things, or am trying a lot of new things that all hit the ground running, and so far they're all going nicely. So I feel good about that. But oh man, it certainly has eaten into my spare time to play video games on the internet. But come Friday, it'll be Friday Night Frosthaven, because I do this work-life balance thing where I don't work on the weekend. And
good stuff.
Yeah, and we're going to be picking it up, and we don't even know where we're going.
No.
But we're looking forward to it. I'm getting closer and closer to retiring the Bone Shaper.
And we're going to have our first real winter event, unless that shuffle worked out really well in our favor.
Yep. And then on Saturday, I'll be making my second session, with King's Quest II, Romancing the Throne. I'm in that position where I have a fairly strong sense of all the things that are going to happen, and the items that I have, I've thought of things I might use them for. But something needs to happen to make things start happening. There's an initial puzzle, or there's a progress flag that I haven't tripped. I gotta think about it. Then, on Sunday, I just finished, at long last, a very, very enjoyable playthrough of Quest for Glory Shadows of Darkness. And so, I am now going in a totally different direction. We are going back to Britannia for Ultima Underworld 2, the first continuous moving first-person game that I've played on this show, on this stream. So I'm interested to see how that goes. I'm going to do better at it than I did when I played Ultima Underworld, the original, by myself long ago, because oh no.
Oh, it disappears!
When I played long ago, I didn't read the manual before playing, and Ultima Underworld is such an early first-person 3D game that, it's not just WASD controls, because they have both walk forward and run forward, and so it's you press S to walk and W to run, and then I think to go back you have to press X or something like that. So there's strange shapes, and just a lot of the controls are counterintuitive. I also didn't learn about how the level up system worked until very late in the game. So I beat most of the game like I was doing some kind of minimal leveling challenge without realizing I was doing it. I was just man, you gotta have really precise timing for a long time to win a basic combat against a human knight in this game. And after all that, really, man, the Final Fight characters are suckers.
Yeah.
Every time,
they fall for everything.
There's a clearly chiseled out.
Okay, what if I tell them yes to both things? I'm doing this during the preview just so that there's just not scrolling noises.
Yeah, let's find it.
Yes, so I'm superior. Maybe you're stronger than you look. Why don't you join us? Yes. I don't believe you. You're too much of a mama's boy. I haven't brought up my mother. My mother, no male character
honestly,
in the video game has a mother.
I would strongly bet on Thrasher being way more of a mama's boy than Guy. That just seems like the kind of comical trait that a character like Thrasher would be revealed to have. Whereas Guy is far too surly and dark. He's too pishonen.
Hit us up with a preview.
Oh, no, not pishonen. He's too tsundere. Tsundere, I don't know how to pronounce that word.
Tsundere.
But yeah, so Ultima Underworld 2. I'm going to actually learn how to do level ups, and maybe that'll improve my experience of the combat in the early parts of the game. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to a change of pace. Before you know it, it'll be Tuesday again with Showdown, Niketsu Koa Kunio-kun.
Yeah!
The original hot-blooded Niketsu tough guy. It's where we've been. It's where we're going. Take us home, Greg.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for sticking around to the end if you did. Please follow us down below and subscribe. James is offering 30 days of conditional love. And James
it's unconditional for 30 days.
It's unconditional for 30 days.
And then strongly conditional.
Yeah.
First day after that.
It reboots. When you reboot, when you resubscribe, either with a regular subscription or with a Twitch Prime subscription. If you have an Amazon Prime account.
And you haven't linked it to your Twitch?
And do it. Subscribe. It costs you nothing. It gives us real money. So, thank you for joining us. And until next time, remember, violence is never the answer. Except in video games. Bye-bye.
Fairly well, love.